How am I getting a notification on my own live that I am going live? Like, duh. I know that. Which one, Aldino? Foot birthday. Please. Have we got anyone in the chat yet? Hi. Hello, Daniel. How are we doing? How are we diddly doing? We don't actually have a lot of packs prepared right now at the moment. There's currently 50 of these, but we have a lot of facilities to get more packs. We've got a couple of FIFA points. We're going to run through some of those big player picks. We also want to do a few icon picks. I've got a series that we are now going to be starting where we do, well, I'm actually 4 days ahead, but we're basically searching for Ronaldinho with these new icon picks. So, hello, Andres. How we doing? How is everyone doing? Hello, Fanji. Yo, how we all doing? We're just sliding these up. I'll be 2 seconds. I am getting some questions. I've also got some scram, guys, so I apologise. I'm going to be eating through this one. What TikTok? And yes. God bless, Alfie. Good to see you again. I have noticed all the comments. Much appreciated. Shout out to everyone who does comment all the time. It is always appreciated. It does help the channel a lot. So huge shout out to you guys. We are going to quickly just get a few packs out of the way. We're going to do some store stuff. We are going to do a little bit of store stuff purely because we do have some of those big dog picks available. And I've seen a lot of people get the Salibas in these kind of picks. So I think we've got an 88 plus somewhere here. Yeah, so 88 plus there. And then we've also got this 90 plus player pick as well. So I've loaded up, I think, 6k of FIFA points, which is a little under. We're just going to add some on. I'll obviously unshare the screen for a moment, and then we're gonna hopefully get some more of those on it. Irish Speed, good to see you in here. We're gonna be hopping on, getting some icon picks done, getting some Prem upgrades done. What do you guys want to see today? The sky. Sorry, I had to. I'm good. How is everyone? How are you guys? This is sensational scram, by the way. If your dupe storage is full of 82 to 85s, you realistically, my opinion is that you go onto this section here. Let me get this up. Let me get the stream ahead. So my opinion is you would rattle through the 83s with this SBC here. So this is an easy way. Here before Albie, Darth and Bogdan. Bro, you're cooking. You're ahead of the regular crowd. But team overall rating 83. I'm just going to pop this down. So what you want to do realistically, do you know what? My head is getting far too hot with that hat on. That's not going to work out long term. This trim is looking crazy. What are we saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, 83s, high to low, ignore position, club. That's what I would do with all of them, but do it with your dupe storage because you're just going to get informs back, and you need informs for pretty much everything right now. So although it's a little bit frustrating, it makes sense. I packed Trent. Is he good at right back? I don't know. I've actually seen very little on that Trent card, so I really couldn't tell you. But I would assume so. It's Trent at right back. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense that card is going to be good at right back. So I would presume so. I'm just waiting on getting the pick shot for this live. How to grind? I got 3 minutes ads. How to grind? I got 3 minutes ads. What do you mean? How to grind? I got 3 minutes ads. No idea what that's meant to say. I'm sorry, bro. Have no idea what that's meant to say. Baller edits. Hi, how we doing? You're going to get Mo Salah team of the season. I hope not, because I have his team of the year, and I genuinely believe it's better. I genuinely believe Salah's team of the year is better. If you look at the actual card, Salah's team of the year, if we have a look, genuinely, just do a little comparison in my club. So if you look at this card, yeah, tell me this is not better than the team of the year. I mean, if we go into concepts, but right, we go concept players, obviously, my guy Mo. Let's have a look. Salah. How? What do you mean? Bro. First of all, okay, let's compare them two, right? So you've got 97 pace, 96 pace, irrelevant. 95 shot, 94 shot, irrelevant. 92 passing, 91 pass. There's literally a 1 upgrade on everything, right? He literally has 1 stat better on everything, yeah? And then 3 better defending. Irrelevant. All irrelevant. Using your new vid, I opened 5 Premier Pelt, claiming 3 times. That's cold. That's actually cold. I've not done any because I just haven't had the time. I've been in and out all day, but I will be doing a few on this stream. Look at the play styles on this Salah, yeah? So just have a look here, right? So we got 9 in total versus 7, okay? Fair enough. He's got more. Low driven, good, that's fair, that's cold, right? Does Salah need incisive pass? Not at all. Does Salah need, what the hell is this? Whip pass? Not at all. Look at what my Salah's got. Rapid plus, flair, first touch, trickster, Travella, chip shot, finesse shot. And the 3 playstyle pluses, finesse shot, rapid plus, trickster. The 4, you've got finesse shot, incisive pass, first touch, which is as a playstyle plus irrelevant, and Travella, which he's, what is it? He's a left-footed right winger with Travella. Doesn't make sense. I'm on old gen and my season pass is not working. How do I fix? I don't actually know. I genuinely don't know. Because I haven't. Oh, Dan, you don't have to delete the message. I appreciate you hoping that we get a good player, but if you could hope for someone else, I'd appreciate that as well. I put 91 Becks into left foot forward Evo, and he's insane with every passing play style. What is 91 Becks? Do you know what? We'll have a look later, but I can imagine he's crazy. I've had a little bit of a switch up. We packed Campbell in an icon pick, so we've changed a little bit of the route of the way we're doing things right now. But speaking of changes, speaking of routes, things we're going to be doing. I'm just going to quickly go blank. You're not going to be able to see the game, I don't think, for a moment. Let me just check. Is it this one? No, wrong one. That one. There you go. You can't see the game for a minute. I'm loading up some extra FIFA points because obviously, no offense, guys. Appreciate your support. Don't trust you with my credit card info. But we are going to load some of these up. I'm just going to quickly get these low dizzled is the word we're going to go with today. Low dizzled up. We've got ourselves. We're just gonna get an extra 20 quid on here just because I want to get all these picks done, and then I kind of want to have something left over just to get some fodder. And then, oh, is that gonna work? I might have used the wrong card. Beckham. Oh yeah, no, I know who Bex is, but I'm not that slow. What I mean is I don't know like which card. I don't know what the card looks like. By the way, there's 10 of you in here. We've got 1 like on the stream right now. That's crazy work. That is some crazy work, guys. I know you can do better than that. Run that likes up to at least 5. Oh. 1 second, guys. We've had some technical difficulties. Let me just get this sorted. 1 second, guys. Technical difficulties. Recall predictions for Bundesliga TOTS. I think it's going to be obvious as hell. I think genuinely Bundesliga TOTS is literally just going to have... I think Bundesliga TOTS is literally just going to have exactly who you'd expect. I don't think they're going to do anything other than Kane, Vert, Musiala. They're going to get a... What the hell? Sorry, I'm just trying to get FIFA points on here. I apologise, guys. If you're joining in now, there is going to be something on the screen in a minute. I'm just adding FIFA points, and as you can imagine, that does involve a credit card, which you guys probably don't need to see. Bundesliga TOTS. Kane's the best card in my opinion. He's not going to be the best card, but I'm looking forward to Kane. That's the only one I'm actually excited to play with. We've got the light back on. We've got the FIFA points loaded up. Let's go. Right, cool. We've got... Let me get this on. We've got... Let's have a look. I think is my live behind? Oh, don't worry, it's just this been slow. We've got a message from Xbox to say thank you for spending points. Frimpong should have a 96. Frimpong team of the year last year was absolutely cold. We're gonna get have pack 96 growth from the new icon pick. Have you done it? I have. You will see who I've got. I'm not going to spoil too many of them. One of them's in my team, but you will see who I've got over the next few days in shorts. I've got a few shorts worth. We're gonna do 3 of these 90 plus player picks. Can we have some predictions in the chat? Can we have some predictions, please? Thought I'd spill food on myself, I didn't. Predictions for this pick, please. Couple predictions. Clinton, hopefully not. I don't really want Clinton. Any other predictions, guys? I'm going to pop it open in a sec. Firpo, Clinton. I've already got Firpo, but he would be good. Ooh. Okay. I haven't packed McAllister yet. I know he's not crazy, but that's decent. We've just got someone with LFC in their name as we get McAllister. That hopefully is going to hopefully get us another LFC player. Kelman again. We don't want McAllister again. Oh, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. LFC, you need to stay in the chat. You are getting me Liverpool players. If you could drop another message in and we can get the other two big dogs, that would be crazy. How has someone with the name LFC come in and we've got Trent and then we've got McAllister? That makes no sense. Okay, we'll do this one. Who's this? Oh, okay. That's a cheeky pack. That's terrible. Okay. You don't laugh at that. Don't. Luck for Salah and Virgil. Bro, if you stay in this chat and we get Virgil, whatever the value of the pack that we got him in is, I will give you. If you bring the luck for Virgil van Dijk, then I've got to show some appreciation, because that's genuinely my goat of this team in the season. You were right about Tarkowski. We eventually got him. Not immediately right, but eventually. Next pack, McCabe. See what McCabe's saying. Let's see what McCabe's saying. Can we get... We're going to reveal all these, because I actually think reveal all is better. Yeah, we'll take wood. We'll take wood. That pause. I didn't mean to say that. We will take the card named wood. That's. I'll let you guys predict quickly. I'm getting sent over. Change the t-shirt to Brazil shirt. Stansfield is so good. I'm not gonna lie. Not for my team. I don't think Stansfield even is good for SBCs for me. I've got too much. We'll take Trafford. Trafford's good for SBCs. Baltimore. Oh, please no. I've had way too many Baltimores. She's not even feasibly, like, arguably any good. See, this guy's getting a lot of good press. Apparently he's very, very cold. But obviously, once again, doesn't touch the team. But apparently these picks are very solid. So I'm just hoping that one of them is going to be good for us. Cook, I'd like us to cook. Who have we got there? Okay, wood. Wood's coming up a lot there. Now, what else do we open with FIFA points? Because I've got like 2k. Just under 2k. Just Brazil, please. Yeah, sorry guys. We're just getting the thumbnail sorted for this live. I won't be on my phone after that is sorted. Let's have a look. What can we open that's going to help with fodder, really? That's kind of what we want. Do you know what? This guarantees 2 team of the season. Oh, it's just team of the season players. That's rough. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to add an extra 600 points just for that. We're just going to add an extra 600 points for that. We're going to pause the... Oh, is my mouse dying? I don't know if my mouse is dying, but it doesn't seem to be in a healthy place right now. We're just going to... There you go. We're going to add an extra 1,000 FIFA points on, and then we're going to go for that pack, because it makes sense. That as a pack seems like something that's actually going to get me a little bit of prof there. I am going to be scranning for that next pack, so you guys are going to have to do some guesses, watch me eat some scram, and then hopefully the scram pack is what's going to get me a Virgil van Dijk. Cool. FIFA points purchased. Do we have any guesses for the pack? Ella Tunes. Is there going to be a giveaway? No giveaway today. Working with the sponsor. I need to speak to them tomorrow when they're back open. We'll work with them to work out when the announcement for the winners of the last one. I just got Palmer. Is he any good? Palmer's good. Palmer's cold. I'm a big Palmer fan. I think his cards are sick this year. I think his team of the year really wasn't that good. And I think they've given him a bit of justice with the team of the season. And he is my favourite player. Hand on my heart, favourite player at the moment. We are going to pop open this pack. 415k. That's quite a lot of coins, isn't it? 2,500 FIFA points. What are we getting? Are we doing friendlies today? Yes, I will play some of you in this live. Absolutely. I was going to say, let me know what you think about this. This is going to be completely down to you guys. What's going to be more fun? A pro clubs with subs or rush? Now, bear in mind, if it's pro clubs, the rotation of people, I don't know how we'll work that out because it can't just be the same 10 people or the same few people every time. We'll have to do some rotating. What do you guys think of that? That or rush games where I play like 2 or 3 rush games with 3 people, then we change it over. What are the thoughts? What do we think? Do we want rush? Do we want pro clubs? Do we want, what would be the best option? Please, pro clubs sounds lethal. Pro clubs would be fun. It can only be EFL Premier League or Women's Premier League, not Eredivisie. Ah, yeah. Eredivisi's out. You're a week behind, mate. Don't say rush. I don't want rush. I definitely do not want rush. Irish Speed. I think I will have to be the captain of the Pro Recall Pro Clubs, but we can definitely figure something out where no, the captaincy is going to have to be for me. I can't lie. The viewers has just dropped crazy. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if some people have just dipped out. Clubs is definitely better than rush. Okay, so we're going to do clubs. That's going to have to be set up a little bit more efficiently, so I can get that done. Have another guess, guys, at who we're about to get, and then we'll pop open the pack. This one should be a cold pack. I mean, yeah. What I am going to do as well is, like, at the minute, this live has a 50 views. I'm going to do a live in the next week or so where we stay on live until the live has 1,000 views. So that could be like a 5-hour live. So if you guys are down for that, yo, what is with this controller? It's actually, it is a nuisance. We're gonna have to use my other one, which is not a good controller, which is why we bought this one. If you are in the live right now, we are about to open a very cold pack. I just can't play. Yeah, I just can't play. There's only 5 watching, bro. That's tough. That is tough. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to open the pack either way. Hopefully, the numbers go up a little bit, but you'll need to start at like 3 to 4 p.m. Yeah, I could do it on a Saturday or a Sunday. You're just going to get Fowler from City Women's. Okay. We're praying that we don't get Fowler, I'll be honest. Oh, no. Goalkeeper. Okay. I swear this is high rated, though. I swear she's high rated, so at least it's like a good on the other side. Hey lads, Albie, how we doing? Toolis Joyce. Oh, someone got it right. Oh, get out, man. Get out. That is absolutely horrific. We've got Baltimore. That's pretty much like the worst pack you can get. You've got Baltimore, you've got Tullis Joyce, and you've got Cells. Like, how bad could it actually be? Look at that. I said after. I was right. Tullis Joyce. Yeah, we had a few Tullis Joyce shouts. Did I miss yesterday's stream? No, today we didn't stream yesterday, I don't think. Is pack method posted? Yes, there is a video on the pack method already. Make sure to go check that out. That'll give you a hand. Sorry guys, I'm going to be one moment. My sponsor has just asked me to send them an invoice, and as you can imagine, with the amount that we spend on FIFA points, invoice goes out almost immediately, so that is perfect. It's good timing actually, because we are awake. Can you go through how to grind? The thing is, what do you guys think, right? Do you want to see, yeah, that's fine, one sec. I always get stuck and run out eventually in a worse place than I started. I don't think you'll always end up in a worse place than you started, but it's possible because of the way that. I'm trying to think. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I don't necessarily think that's always going to be the way, but that's it's an interesting one. So I'm just trying to think like how I would look at that. Sorry, let me just get this. I need to get something sorted for you guys quickly. For you guys? Well, for me really. But let's have a look. What time do you stream till usually? Today will probably be an hour and a half. I'm not sure, but we're gonna get a better schedule. Who's winning Champions League? I think realistically, possibly Barca, but I'm not certain. Also, just having a look. Albie, my brother from another mother. We've got everyone in. I love your content. Thank you very much. Do you guys want to see a playthrough of how to grind, or is that not an interest of you guys? Because I know it might be for some, it won't be for others. That's kind of why I'm a bit on the fence about running through that, just because I do the videos already. So it's kind of like, is there an interest in seeing it again? Like, do you still want to see that? Or is that not really something that we're looking for, kind of thing? But let me know, and we'll basically just base it off what you guys say. So let me know what your thoughts are, and we can get that sorted. I'm just literally copying something from an invoice. I apologise for what is going on with this today. Okay, right, something's wrong with this USB because it's not seemingly charging anything. So sorry about the nutshot there. It seems like give me 2 seconds, guys. The setup is failing right now. We're just gonna hope and pray. Do you know what? Might not be a bad idea. Let's try this. Let's try that and see if that works. Is it just this is broken? Trying to work it out. This might be broken. My light, which has been very trusty for quite some time. We're not seeing. Do you know what? I'm just going to use my phone light for now and just pray that this somehow goes on. I'm just trying to think what could be the problem of this. Sorry guys, I don't know if that's any good as far as light goes. Let me just have a look. Let me get back on here. Recall, I need help. Who should be in my CM? 91 João Neves, 93 Billy, 90 Ethan and Mbappe, 94 Tolisso or Doué. I would say Tolisso and Mbappe, because they're from what I've seen, they're the best cards. I just don't think the others are worth it at the minute. Yeah, Tolisso. I mean, it just screams very good card, doesn't it? Like, it's an unreasonably good card. Does this just not work now? Have I just lost a bit of lighting? I don't know if I have, because this could be. Does it show me if it's charged? It doesn't. It might be a sad day for the Recall Limited Industries. I might have to buy a new light, guys. This has done me quite well for a while. Ah, that's tough. That is tough. Well, I know this works, so we're going to put this in the back of it, I hope, and then we will plug and play with this as well. Sorry that the image has just been exactly the same for a minute there. I'm actually having technical difficulties right now, so we're just going to see if these technical difficulties can unarise, and hopefully, feels like we're good to go. Right, we're back good to go. The light shining in my face isn't ideal, but it's better than no light. We might have to cop that in a minute. I think that's probably the best place for you guys, but then it's literally just shining in my face. Let me see how this looks. I apologise for this short little delay, guys. Shouldn't be. Oh, how's that? Okay, we're looking a little bit better, but it's not amazing, but could be worse. I'm just gonna. You know what? The scran in front of me looks so good, but we're just eating it so slowly. What's my opinions on U7Y? They genuinely, no word of a lie, I have evidence of this. They have messaged me probably 10 times this FIFA. I'm not going to say it's exactly 10 times. I have evidence that they've messaged me consistently, but they message me all the time. Yeah, they will message me. I am scrolling just to move on from U7 by quickly. Leg of lamb, chips from the chippy shop, a nice Greek salad, some cheese, and a bit of bread. It's very, very nice, but I've left it till before stream so I can understand why. I don't really have time to eat it. But back to U7 Buy. I'll be honest, I think that as a company, so first of all, they underpay YouTubers. Like they massively, what they offer me is way lower than what I get offered elsewhere. I've had some offers that are way higher than my current sponsorship. I've had some offers. My current sponsors, they've been with me for years. I really like them. They changed. What you will see is there was a different site that I'm like advertising, but it's the same owners. So I've been with the same sponsors officially for like years. I will never leave those sponsors because unless they really severely underpay me, I would never leave those sponsors because they're good to you guys, they're good to me. That's kind of what you want, and they pay me well. That's all you really need. But the U7 Buy message me all the time, and they basically just they underpay me. They are known to have issues with people taking information from purchases through them, and there's been loads of people who've been hacked after using U7 Buy's service. So U7 Buy, in my opinion, is a bad coin site. Now, don't take that for 100%. As in, this is all information from Twitter. I can't sit there. It's not something I have proof of. But from what I've been told and what I've seen, U7 Buy aren't a legitimate place to go to. And from my experience, they underpay or under offer, and they're not very coordinated because I get offers from like 5 different accounts and they're not all the same one. So they have like a person message you as a customer, what's your opinion? I would never be a customer of U7 Buy. So from what I've been told, the customers' experience isn't very good. If you look on Twitter, people seem to think that it's a terrible experience with them. Twitter's not always right. Twitter's not always wrong. So have a look on Twitter, have a look at the reviews. I know that the site I'm with is trustworthy. I've used it 5 times. It's all been good. Look, if it's always been good, that's good. But my experience and what I've been told is that it's not very good. So I can only go off of that. Like I say, don't take my word for it. Do your research. But coin sites are something you've got to be careful with. I've stuck with the same one for a while because they are a legitimate, reasonable coin site. But I get emails and messages from U7 Buy all the time offering me crappy deals. And then also I go on Twitter and then I see that their customer care isn't very good, or that potentially people have bought coins from their service, and then a lot of people have seemed to then get hacked. So you put 2 and 2 together. It's not any proof. I say proof is probably a bad way to say it. There's not any proven connection, but it's a common theme. So a lot of people said that on Twitter. A lot of people come out about that. So it's not someone I'd ever sponsor unless they had a huge overturn of who owns it and things like that. I have bought coins from my current sponsor, Sky Coach, before, and I don't get free FIFA points. I can get free coins if I want, but I usually do use FIFA points because the FIFA point price of a pack is usually cheaper than to buy coins, so that's what I usually do. That's basically my route to it usually. I'm just going to apply, one moment, I'm sorry guys, my invoices have just disappeared. I don't know why. For some reason there's been a change, but it's okay. I'll sort that out after the stream. We can do that after the stream. It's fine. Yeah, if you are going to buy some coins, I'd obviously always appreciate it if you use my sponsors. I've made sure that the sponsors that I offer are legitimate places that have good offers, kind of thing, so that you guys are in the best positions you can be in. But I understand it's not always easy, and you just want to go with the cheapest place, best offers and stuff like that. But as I say, I've made sure that for you guys, you've got the best offers through my sponsors, and they are the most legitimate. And I won't ever move away from a company that I trust. I've had a few offers that have been good. That, I've been offered some. Before I was full time, I got offered some money that would have essentially retired me. Well, not retired me, but retired me from working, and I could just do full time YouTube. And I said no to places where they've asked me for stuff that I wouldn't want. For Sky Coach, if you go on their website, there should be a link in the description of this live, and you can see all the details of exactly how long it will take. At the minute, you've got Sky Coach, and then you've also got what they also do is their buy and sell. So it's a little bit of a different service. Basically, you buy off other FIFA players, so it kind of takes out the middleman with the coin site. So Sky Coach is your option with the coin site, but if you want to buy off other players, they've got a service called. I'm just going to see if I can find the name, because it's new, so I don't actually know the service name right now. It is called PlayHub. So PlayHub, that's what I'm advertising at the moment, because at the minute it is what they're looking to go down the route of, but it is a brand new version of their service. They're trying something new, but it means that you don't have to buy off coin sites. You buy off a player, which I think is better. I only played the cup for XP. Have you ever worked with Footbin? I haven't worked with Footbin. I'd love to work with Footbin or FootGG. I use FootGG and Footbin very regularly, so it's not kind of like, I know they're like competing brands. They both have different things that are good. I think Footbin's better for their service where you can check basically the rating of a player low to high in cost. I think FootGG is better for daily content. You know, if I want to know what's happened on the day, I would go to FootGG always. I finally got Mateta from the cup objectives. I haven't tried the cup objectives. Are they hard? Oh. Sorry guys, if I've been quiet, is this too loud? Because that mic's been facing the other way the whole time. Let me land. Let me just have a look. On the season on the season pass currently, I am 14. I've barely done any. I'm behind, but we've got 30 days. Honestly, I never stress with a season pass. I don't really mind getting them done late because realistically, you will always finish it. If you got what I will because of YouTube. If I grind late, oh my god. If I grind late, I'll always finish it. I'm defo not 32. For what level are you? What level is it? Everyone, I can't stop hiccuping. Oh my god. There's 1.5k there. I'll probably do the Prem Cup. What's the requirements for the Prem? Oh my god, I keep hiccuping. Sorry guys. Oh, it's literally just rating. Oh, I'm not doing that. 80-17 with 0 bronze and silvers in your subs is crazy. You are level 32, or you're not level 32. Because how on earth are you guys so ahead? Like, this is my job. Like, how am I so far behind even? Although, actually, do you know what? For the first few days of the season pass, I wasn't even in the country. Really cool. Can you check for G for Beckham Evo? I can. What Evo? Which Beckham? Is it birthday? Or 91? Beckham. What I would say is, Beckham is 309k. I had that Beckham. I got rid of him. Which Evo did you do on him? Left foot forward. Oh, okay. He looks quite cold. The little things plus left foot forward goes good on him. Left foot forward, yeah, he looks pretty sick. I'm level 4. You got 10k XP at level 20. Oh yeah, you little scammers. I'm like 6 levels off that. So, thing is, I was in Monaco and then I was in Wales and I was in Monaco. So I barely played FIFA for a bit, and then the season pass came out the day I got to Monaco. So I just wasn't on my FIFA grind while I was there. I did videos, which was actually crazy, like to be in the richest country in the world, sat making FIFA videos in like a Hilton hotel abroad. It just felt crazy. Like, it was cool. I'd almost say a pinch me moment, because it's like the first time I was abroad, full-time YouTuber, doing that, and it just felt like cool. It felt like a cool moment, like full circle. You know, grinding hard, and I got, who's a good player for under 260k? I would say, I guess that's your whole budget. I would say, what position? Give me a position, I'll find you a player. Will we do pro clubs this stream? No, because I'm going to have to set that up and work out how I'm going to add you guys. Because the problem is, obviously, I can have you, like, if we, you know, the aim is obviously to get bigger at streaming. If we get bigger and we're doing pro clubs and stuff, and I have to keep adding people and unadding people, because basically I can't have everyone always added and, you know, new people always added kind of thing. So I'd have to kind of take people in and out, or I'd have a consistent group or whatever it is. We'd figure it out, but do I need to friend people for pro clubs? You can let me know. But basically, we'd have to figure out how we're going to manage it. If you want XP, play clubs, play career, and play manager career. To be fair, clubs would get me XP. Arujo for centre back. We will do pro clubs this stream. Will we do? Oh, sorry. Arujo is for centre back. Arujo is good. For 260k, if you want a centre mid or a CDM, Bruno's cold. Bruno's actually cold. I would go for Bruno. He's actually a good player. If you want XP, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just rehashing that. I'm rereading. But yeah, I would say Bruno. I think Bruno goes hard. Do you know what we will do quickly? Just as I haven't done any of today's daily SBCs, so let's just get some of them rattled out. What we'll do... Oh, this one's easy. Yeah, cool. Use squad builder. If you want, we'll do 83. And we are going to bang that to gold rare, I think. Ignore. Have I got any in storage right now? Oh, I have. Cool. All that. Nice, okay. Bro, how is Tanker 1.1 mil? Is he that good? I think it's just a stats and play styles thing. I don't think it's about how good players are. Should I do a campaign? My last few have actually been good, but historically the campaign picks are the worst picks. So do it at your own risk. But my last few have actually been usable, so I can't say they're bad. They're just not... I got Son, I got Haaland, and I got someone else who's also good. But I do think they're not great overall. So it's like it's a 50-50. It's a bit of a risk. But you could, that's what they all are. So I guess if you're going in for the risk, then yeah, absolutely. I got 91 Valverde last time. The thing is, the way I look at it, is if a player has a new card, the old card is behind the curve. That's just how it works. Except from Team of the Years. Virgil Team of the Year is not behind the curve. Salah Team of the Year is not behind the curve. Saliva Team of the Year is not behind the curve. But realistically, unless it's like your top players, which Valverde, his best card is, but his older cards aren't, it's just not good enough. Should I get Bruno or do an icon pick? I'll do 2 icon picks. So how about this? I'll do 2 icon picks, and then you can decide if they're worth it. When will you play matches? We will, if we do a pro clubs for streaming, we will arrange matches and we'll have a bit of a schedule around it. I don't want it to just be like randomized like most things here are. We'll get a schedule for it so that the people who are playing can be consistent. Did anyone answer that? Would I need to friend everyone? Just because that'll be long for me having everyone who wants to play on Xbox. Only because outside of streaming, obviously, I don't really use it, so I don't want to ignore people or anything. But that's just what would happen. So, is there a way? What about friendlies? Yeah, friendlies we can do. We can bang a friendly quickly. I will do a friendly today. Just saying, I think I'll cook you, but of course, I respect all my opponents. Yeah, I think you do. I have used Salah TOTS this year. Have you used Salah TOTS this year? Nah, I've got his team of the year. It's just Salah's team of the year is better. That's just how it is. People might not agree with me, but those people are wrong, and I'm okay with that. But Salah's team of the year is just better. So there's no reason for me to try the other card. Let me just give me 2 seconds. I've just been sent. Sorry, it's a little bit late, but I've just sent the thumbnail for this live, and I need to add it on. So let's just get this on. If you are new to the stream, we are opening some packs right now. We're getting a few of these rattled through, and we are going to do an icon pick and then the 386 pluses. Oh, cool. That's nice. Do I like that? Can we use a different Brazil? Can we use the classic Brazil? Sorry, guys. You'll see this in a moment. Can we use the classic Brazil? Let's have a look. We will save this for now. We're going to whack that on. Can any of you guys still see in the live? Can you still see what the picture for the live is? Because we're about to change to a new one. Downloads, and add live. Cool. Can you see that? You can't see it. That sucks. Well, it looks cold. That's all I'm saying. It looks cold. Don't leave and come back to check, but I'm just telling you that the live looks cold right now. So that's all. Just so you know, you're aware the live's looking good. Just slotting these things in. Won't be too long. Will you please stream at 4 or 5 tomorrow so I can play you in a friendly if you were going to stream? I don't know. What day is it? Tuesday. I wasn't going to stream every day, and I can't, I don't have the facilities to stream constantly. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think what I am going to do... Oh yeah, you're in a Brazil okay, holding TOTS cards. Brilliant. There you go. That's what we wanted. Do you... do you guys, any of you use Twitch? What's everyone's thoughts on Twitch? Because long term, I've been told that is the route to go down, to Twitch stream, because it's better for you guys. We can introduce subs where you don't have to spend any money because you can Amazon Prime it and stuff like that. You can support the channel. We can introduce like Discord attachments to the subs. There's options. What do you guys think? Is that something you're interested? Is it something you're not interested in? Where are the thoughts on that side of things? I don't use Twitch. Used to use Twitch, but I got it on time to. But I used to use. Okay, so I guess kind of a lot of people in the chat would be like previous Twitch users rather than current. I feel like that is kind of the case with a lot of people. They're all like ex Twitch users, which I've never been a Twitch user, so I get that. It's not necessarily the best thing to do. Sorry, guys. You'd rather do YouTube. Yeah, I hear that. I assume, do you know what? I assume that would be the response because we're literally on YouTube, and of course most people on here are going to prefer YouTube. I think long term it might be the route, but I think for now, or maybe I'll do both. That's kind of the other option. Okay, so yeah, I suppose it's just a user as well. Okay, well, I'm glad that I know that that's kind of the situation for some of you guys, and we will revisit the alternate options and stuff, because I basically just want to make streaming more feasible long term, and the spending side of it at the moment is I've spent a fair bit on these streams. I've probably spent a few £100, maybe £400-500. Obviously, it's team of the season. I'd spend that on shorts anyway. This is a good way to get viewership, more engagement with you guys. I prefer this kind of it's good. It builds a relationship with my subscribers, and I love that. But to make it more long term, I need to get more value exchange, and I don't expect any of you guys to donate or anything like that. Obviously, always stuff like that's welcome, but if I move over to Twitch, people can get free subs. Do you think exchanges is coming during TOTS? I'll be honest, mate, if they're not here now, I don't see why EA would do them, because we're in the middle of the biggest team of the season that there is, and we've not got exchanges, and exchanges are meant to make us re-engage in the game. So if they're not giving them now, I don't see why they would do them at all, because it's not that it doesn't, it is that it just doesn't make sense for them. Because if it was going to be done, surely they do it when they've got peak viewership. Can we do a quick friendly now, even though you'll win like 10-0? I'm going to do the icon picks and stuff first, and then we can have a look at playing friendlies. That'll probably be the closer of the stream. Stream. I have 90 Job. Is there a Evo I can do for him? Yes. Yeah, I also think they'll come for footies. I think EA's probably having a bit of a scramble at the minute. By the way, if you're in the live now and you're new, make sure to drop a like. But EA's probably scrambling at the moment because as it stands, they probably thought they were going to get mudded by GTA in May, in December, and now GTA's not coming out anymore. So they've probably taken their foot off the gas a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Should I do the 92 on the SPC? No, don't bother. And thank you for the support. Thanks for the support, but don't bother with that Evo, the SPC right now. The guy who asked about Job, the specialist, you get him to this. So it's not miles better than his original card. You get, do you know what? We'd have to compare it up, but that's what the end card looks like. So very nice. 93 rated, 5-star, 4-star. I think, what was his original card? Is this base card with no? But yeah, so he gets an extra skill moves. He gets an improvement on, what does he get? 2 shooting, 1 dribbling. He doesn't get any playstyles, unfortunately. He doesn't get anything in there. He gets something along here somewhere. Can't remember. Oh, they're all yeah. I don't really know which bits he gets, but he gets some stuff in each of these, and I think it's actually a good Evo. And also I'm gonna put like an extra thing on him, so he's gonna have like an extra playstyle. I don't know if I'll do it in this season pass or the next one, but we know they're gonna introduce Evos in every season pass now because it's been such a success. It's like the best thing out of these season pass. Why wouldn't they duplicate that over? But also, why wouldn't they do exchanges? So it's hard to get in the mind of EA. We're going to do 2 icon picks for a short. Cold. Let's get rid of some of these stinkers. We're going to get rid of all the old icons that we don't need. Should I still do... you're right, I think. Yeah. So I think we'll definitely get exchange. I hope. I think EA would be crazy to not give us exchanges in footies. I think that would say that they really don't know a lot about their game. By the way, anyone else think that that's a bit of a mad pose to have a German player doing? Now, I'm not going to say why, because I think we can all guess why that is a crazy pose. But you have one arm raised and the other at your face. Does more need to be said about why that's crazy? Is that really the pose that you want to do as a German player? Enough said. We're going to move on to crafting this. What do you mean? Oh, okay, right. I thought I did that. How is that not? Right, okay. I'll tell you what. Yeah, of course that does it. We'll have to do... Nah, is 94 Hullet SBC worth it? I have a bunch of premium fodder, or should I keep them for all? Yeah, not many cards in this game are going to be better than Hullet. That's just how it is. Like, Hullet is going to be one of the best cards in the game. So, you might as well put it in him rather than anyone else. That's a crazy way of saying it. But yeah, he makes a lot of sense. In my opinion, Hullet solos most of the cards in this game. So, if you're going to like sponge fodder in the card, Hullet is the card that you do that with. Absolutely. He just makes sense. He's just cold. That's the thing. Hullet actually is just cold. That's just the fact. Like, we can't take anything away from the fact that that card is bonkers. And you just know they're not really going to make anything better for a while. That's alright, mate. That is alright. Yeah, I just think he's cold. Hullet goes hard. I think it's one of the best cards I've used in a while. I'm still waiting on an Evo for 90 Dewey. Is that his player of the month? I think that's his player of the month, isn't it? I mean, I would have expected them to already have one, to be fair, but also their focus will be... I mean, to be fair, I'm waiting on an Evo for 90 Bale. I'm still waiting on an Evo for that 90 Bale to just knock my socks off, and I'm going to be like, yeah, cool, I'll do this immediately. But look, right now, I don't know what to do with him. Look, I mean, this is... Look at this beautiful card. I mean, first of all, he's like 200k, which is bonkers, because I know that Furpo in theory is better, but he's just not. Like, running playstyles on a fullback or a centre back, like Haaland. The reason Haaland's so good is because I think he's got rapid, and it's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. We're just gonna clock in an 86 player pick. If you are new to the stream, drop a like. I want to get it to at least 20 likes before it hits YouTube. Yeah, we'll do that one. And then we will... Okay, cool. We want 85s here. I think we want 3 of them, maybe. 1, 2, 3. I had Bale for a weekend league, and he was really fast and just good in general. Yeah, I think he is just really good. I really like him. My girlfriend packed him on a short. I don't know if any of you have seen it. We popped it on TikTok and shorts. Oh, crap. That reminds... do you know what? Do you know what? I had a short ready, guys. Let me just... do I even bother? Yeah, do you know what? do you know what now? We'll upload it for tomorrow. We'll schedule it. We're going to have to schedule it. Because that is crazy. I've left that way late. Yeah, calm. You're going to get 3 shorts from me tomorrow. If you like my shorts, you're going to get a few shorts from me tomorrow, because I've left that way too late to bother uploading it. Let's get these 90 picks done. We're almost done with them. 90 picks? 86 player picks. Yeah, but does anyone have a suggestion for a better left back than Furpo or Bale? Because I actually think that's like... I don't even know if it's improvable right now. I've got Grimaldo Team of the Year. He's worse than both of them, to be honest. So I don't really know how I improve that situation. Any of you guys into fasting? Anyone here does fasting? Because I'm doing a 3-day fast tomorrow, so wish me luck for that. Obviously, I'm not doing it all tomorrow, because that's not how 3 days works. But a lot of fasting over the next couple of days for me, which means, to be fair, may have an effect on my ability to do lives, because I might be absolutely drained. But I'm hoping I can do one probably Wednesday, and then Thursday I might be a little bit written off. But I can't imagine many of you are going to be that fussed on Thursday when we're at the end of the game cycle week. Let's pop this to 84. Yeah, go on then. That's fair, mate. Yeah, sorry, thank you. I'm do you know what? I'm getting a little bit confused. I'm feeling a bit slow right now, but it's fine. I actually banged I don't know if any of you guys run. Banged a little 5k on the treadmill earlier, a little 23-minute. It's not my best work, but we're getting back into a lot better shape. I've been a bit fat recently. For any of you who follow me on anything else, big fitness neek usually, and I've just been a fat little lump, which is fine. It happens. Sometimes you are a fat little lump in life, but you got to unfat yourself, and sometimes it can be hard to unfat yourself. But I am unfatting at the moment, so we're cooking. We are cooking. That's probably too much, isn't it? Of course, yeah, Alison, go. Alison is gone. We're gonna have an icon pick in a minute, so if you're new to the chat, if you're new to the stream, don't worry, it's not just me chatting. There is some stream to it. If you are new as well, please drop a like on the stream so we can run that number up. We do want more. Oh, yeah, I'm not putting R9 in that. I'm not putting R9 in. There you go. Oh, lovely. Let's knock a few of these off. Oh, okay, maybe not. Cool. Popping these through. One moment. Oh, do you know what? This scran looks so good, and I've literally just let it get like petrified, like levels of cock. Do you know what? I'm just gonna warm up the non-salad bits after the stream, and we'll just scran. We'll just have to scran that. It's just gonna have to be. It'll be alright. I'll firm it. It won't be the best food in the world. I mean, it actually will because this looks dank, but be a little bit unfresh. We're getting the final one of these done. We're gonna get 2 of these squads. I'm hoping that this. Okay, that's basically ready, isn't it? Special, no, special, no. Has the chat just disappeared? What's going on, guys? There we go. Recall is good that I've been watching since your easy 2k and 100k vids on FIFA 21. That is crazy, by the way. That is crazy. I don't know if do you know what this is? This is some pro recall lore, by the way. So what happened was I hit 10k and I was in a relationship with not a very nice girl, and it ruined me like mental health wise, right? So it's a bit. It's not deep, but you know, it was yeah. So I was with this girl. Very, very toxic relationship, ruined me, right? I hit 10k and then I literally didn't post. I genuinely didn't post. If you were around at that time, you would have noticed I stopped posting for possibly the rest of that FIFA. Do you GG to your Irish speed? I can't ever finish TOTS grinding upgrades. If you want us grinding assistance, I did do a video today to help grind as well. But yeah, so basically I stopped. So yeah, I hit 10k subs like literally just after we broke up. But we had this really like toxic, horrible toxic situation. So basically, I stopped uploading for a bit. And then when I came back, I basically just... Do you know what it is? Back in the day, I used to get 10k views a vid, and I took that for granted, because that is actually crazy. Because, to be honest, I thought... when I look back, the content I was producing just wasn't very good quality. Like, it was a bit... Whereas now, I give you guys a lot of information, I hope. And especially on the trading videos, I try and make it more of a guide, so that you can come back and use it in the future. Whereas back then, it was just trading filters, and it was just like... And there's one guy who does it still on YouTube, and I just think it's bad content. I think just doing sniping filters is very bad content because it's just lazy, isn't it? Like you can do so much more, and I think it's just lazy. But that was my whole content, and I was young, and I was just going for subs. That's all I cared about. Whereas now I care about the content. I care about leveling up the content, making better content, that kind of thing. So before it was just, I want to hit this number. Whereas now it's like I want to do this level of content that's good, kind of thing. So I was just, that's a bit of pro recall lore. Sorry to ask, but would we be able to play one game before I go to bed? I'm going to do these icon picks first. So I'll get these picks done, and then we can have a look at doing some games. So to be fair, if we don't get the time before you are heading off, we can 100% do one on the next stream. So I can start with that. If you like that, I can start the next stream with a game, because obviously you've been around, as you say, for a minute. And you've been there through the hard times of the Pro Recall channel. I can't ever finish upgrades. I'll play you another day. Yeah, I'm happy to play. Like everyone who's kind of been in the lives quite regularly, I'm happy to give you all the game. I appreciate the support. Also, as far as the TOTS grinding goes, easiest way to continue to TOTS grind is to actually just spam out the daily grind of like the bronze stuff and then just do all of it, because if you do all of it, you will essentially have the players. It's just long. That's the thing. It is just long. I know it's boring and long, but it's just my mum's nagging me to go to bed. Yeah, honestly, mate, I'm sorry to like not fob you off or anything, but like so basically I'm gonna do that. I would do that in a bit near the end of the live, but if you are in a rush to go, honestly, we'll start the next live with it, rather than finishing this live with it, if that's all right. Bro, I've got to go now. Got to drive to the airport. I'll see you next stream. Keep it up. Oh, well, I don't know wherever you're going, but I hope you have a lovely time and have a safe journey. Yeah, everyone who wants to play will hop on it definitely at some point, and I'm happy to play all of you guys. I think it'll be fun as well. And obviously, I won't be happy if you beat me. I'll be honest, guys. So if you just score a few own goals, that would be great. Please, can you stream earlier one day this week so I can play you? I think that we've had a few demands for earlier streams, to be fair. So it's definitely something that we can get done. I just need to work out when people are going to be online, basically, and that's the bottom of the line of it. But yeah, I can definitely stream earlier this week. We are streaming more. You know, you guys who've been around the channel before will know streaming's new, so we'll definitely get a better schedule with it to help you guys. I think this light is going to work now, and I think I'm going to be able to do these picks and these icon picks, and then we might. Let's just have a look. How are we looking? Right, so we are recording. So guys, we're gonna record this as if it's a short. So we're gonna do the shorts intro. I'm sure you'll have seen Danny Aaron's do this if you watch him. So this is day 4 of trying to get. We're gonna have to restart. I fumbled it. This is day 4 of trying to get Ronaldinho foot birthday from the icon picks. So we are on stream. We are going to do... Oh, okay, that's a cold start. I hope I've not just used all my luck. We're going to reveal all these 3. Okay, I don't really want to get a TOTS in every one of these picks because I feel like that's wasting the luck. We've got a TOTS in every one. You just know... you just know these are going to be stinkers now. Right promo, wrong card entirely. I don't even want to take Cantona. I've had him too many times. I actually don't want that. Yeah, we'll go middle. We're not going to reveal all the icons. I'm scared. Why? Why is Fowdy in every single pick? Why? It's so jarring. Right, well, make sure to subscribe for day 5. Well, guys, that was a fun pick. Van Basten for icons and Fowdy. I know what you're getting. Bam. Yeah. That is genuinely horrendous. That is genuinely just not a great showing, is it really? That's just tough. That's very tough. I mean, yeah, you've all guessed it, but unfortunately it sucks. That's a terrible showing. I'm just looking at the time. I'm looking at my dinner and I'm about to yawn. Sorry to wrap it up on a quick one. Irish Speed, we will get a game on, I think the next stream is going to be Wednesday, so on Wednesday we will get a game. Probably going to be an earlier stream because I'm boxing Wednesday and Thursday 8 till 9:30, so I will probably stream 5:30 till 7 maybe. I think that's probably going to be the one. 5:30 till 7, and then what we will do is I'll do some playing of you guys on those as well, so we'll play some matches with you guys, and I think going forward we will have some earlier streams in the week. Yeah, I'll happily play all you guys. Friday every week we'll do like a later one, so it'll be like 8:30 till like 9:30, 10, so about 2 hours maybe. And then Saturday or Sunday I'll pick a time that's sort of midday, and then the rest of the days we'll do kind of like I think a 5:30 is a good time. Is Bruno better than Job Evo? Sorry for the yawning, I'm actually very tired. Bruno probably is, unfortunately, but I'm going to call it a day. I appreciate you guys a lot. As you can see, I'm yawning a lot. I'm very tired. We will be doing 10 hours of live a week from next week, so make sure